Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chumanda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and thank you so very much for joining me for our Tuesday Satsang and Puja. Tonight is part 30 of our series, Kali for Everyone, and we're going to be honoring another Tibetan goddess tonight, the goddess Ekajati. And you can see here in this Tanka image, and you can see this is another example of a Tibetan goddess whose image is heavily influenced by the Kali archetype, rather like Vajrayogini. I'd like to start out with a quick announcement. So this coming Friday at 7 p.m. Will be our monthly Yoga Nidra practice. We have Thanksgiving coming up next week. So this will be a Yoga Nidra guided meditation for gratitude. 7 p.m. You're welcome to join live on YouTube, and you're always welcome to also join us in person at our temple, 1260 South Xavier Street in Denver, Colorado. Again, welcome and namaste. So Ekajati is a powerful, fierce female protector deity, one of the Dakinis. And we find Ekajati in Vajrayana, that is Tibetan Buddhism. She's particularly revered in both the Nyingma and Dzogchen lineages. And she's a form of the protective Buddhist goddess Blue Tara. Her name means one-plated, or she of the single braid, referring to her single top knot or lock of hair, symbolizing non-duality and unity. And so if we take a look at this tanka, we can see a single dark braid on the top of her head. She's a fierce manifestation of Prajna Paramita, the divine feminine Buddha of wisdom. And she's also associated, as I mentioned before, with Tara, and also Vajravadahi, one of the more fierce and wrathful forms of Vajrayogini. She is a protector of secret teachings, a guardian of mantras and esoteric transmissions, and a destroyer of obstacles, ignorance, and those inner demons that obstruct enlightenment, those inner forces that keep us from expressing ourselves in our true potential. Ekajati's appearance varies, but she's generally depicted as dark blue or black in color, and this represents emptiness and the vastness of awareness. Her one tuft of hair, one eye, one tooth or fang, one breast, each emphasizes non-dual awareness and indivisible reality, and also one-pointedness in meditation. So focusing on a single thing in an act of meditation. This could be a candle flame, this could be a deity image, could be a mandala or a yantra, or even more importantly, just focusing on the present moment. She's very often shown naked or wearing just simply a tiger skin. And this symbolizes freedom from attachments. She often stands in a wrathful pose, surrounded by flames of wisdom. Fire, in this case, represents enlightenment, enlightened consciousness, and also fire is an element of transformation. She holds a skull cup, sometimes a lightning bolt or vajra, or in this case, she's holding both a skull cup or kapala and a knife. And the knife represents her power to cut through illusions and delusions. She's very often invoked along with a male Tibetan Buddhist deity called Rahula. And here's an image of Rahula. Rahula is a wrathful protector deity. He's associated with eclipse phenomena, astrological forces, and obstacle clearing. He's fearsome, a gigantic black or dark red body. Usually half of his body is in the form of a serpent. He has a face on his belly with wide open eyes, and like in this image, his whole body is covered with eyes. He is all-seeing. Very often we see that he has multiple heads, as we can see in his crown area, sometimes corresponding to the planets. And he holds a Vajra lightning bolt, a noose, and other wrathful implements. He's often linked to, though not identical, with the Indian deity Rahu, the eclipse-causing shadow planet in Hindu astrology. And like Ekajati, he's regarded as a remover of obstacles. Rahula also reminds me of a form of Vishnu, Lord Jagannath, and it's from Jagannath's name that we get the English word juggernaut. He represents this vast, unstoppable power within the universe. Another male deity that Ekajati is associated with is Damchen Dorje Legpa. And we see him on the bottom right of this tanka along with Rahula on the other side. And these three represent the three protectors of the Dzogchen lineage in Tibetan Buddhism, also known as Vajrayana. Ekajati, Ek, is the Sanskrit word for one. And the one motif symbolizes the oneness of wisdom and compassion, the non-duality of samsara and nirvana, and the single pure nature of the mind, something in Tibetan Buddhist terminology is known as Rigpa. Ekajati has several mantras depending on the lineage and practice context. Again, especially with in the Nyingma and Dzogchen, and also in the Vajra Yogini tradition as well. The mantra that we're going to be using this evening, this is a very popular mantra to her, and one that is non-restricted, is AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. Om is the primordial sound, the invoking of all enlightened qualities, the creative expansion of the universe. Ekajati calls directly to the one-plated guardian goddess. Hum, the energy of the enlightened mind and fierce compassion. Hum is also a very protective seed mantra. And then Phat, usually spelled P-H-A-T or P-H-E-T. In Tibetan mantras, it's pronounced Phat. And this is the forceful sound that cuts through delusion and obstacles. Phat releases our intentions into the universe. Those of you who have watched any of my previous broadcasts in our Cho practice series are familiar with the Phat mantra. This mantra is recited for protection of teachings, dissolving obstacles, and maintaining the state of samaya, that is, spiritual commitment. And very often, reciting this mantra is accompanied by visualization of Ekajati's blue flame surrounding oneself while you're chanting this mantra. And so that's going to bring us into our puja. And we're going to use the Ekajati mantra as our puja mantra. And then I'm going to talk us through a guided visualization for Ekajati that's also surrounding this mantra as well. So I invite you to find a comfortable seated position where you can look upon your screen and our Tanka image with a relaxed gaze. Find a position where your back can be straight. You can be on your mat, maybe with a cushion under your hips to tilt the pelvis a little bit so you're seated more comfortably. Maybe roll the shoulders back to open the chest so our breathing can be full and deep. And let's begin with slow, deep yogic breathing. Breathing away the cares and the concerns of the day. Those worries and anxieties surrounding things that have happened or things that need to happen. Bringing our meditation into a state of one-pointedness, so represented by the oneness in Ekajati. Focusing not on the past, not on the future, but on the present moment. And bringing our awareness to our heart center and connecting with that divine presence within ourselves. And I invite you to think of some aspect of your life that is ready for healing or transformation or resolution. And taking a moment to formulate a short intention for the night's practice. Something that you need at this time, or it can also be for somebody close to you. And just take a moment and express that intention to yourself silently 3 times. And then slowly bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. And let's open our practice tonight by chanting the seed syllable. Actually, let's do 3 seed syllables. Om, Hum, and Pe. So a deep inhale for Om. Deep inhale for Hum. And a deep inhale for Pe. AUM Ekajati. AUM Ekajati. AUM Ekajati. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. Taking a spoonful of water from your water pot, placing it in your hand, cleansing your hands. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. With your right hand anointing your third eye and your heart center. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. Taking another spoonful of water, sprinkling your altar. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. Taking some perfume oil on your middle or ring finger and anointing your devotional image. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. And anointing your third eye center. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. Taking the food item from your altar and offering that with your right hand. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. Lighting the candle on your altar. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. Offering the flame. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. Lighting and offering incense. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. Taking another spoonful of water and offering it to cool the atmosphere. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. And finally offering a flower. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. Bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center and bowing. AUM Ekajati Hum Phat. AUM Ekajati. AUM Ekajati. AUM Ekajati. So let your hands rest comfortably upon your knees and sit comfortably. Let your body rest naturally, your spine upright, and let your breath flow both naturally and gently. No control, just awareness. With each exhalation, release tension and any distractions. Just try to focus on simply being in that one-pointed present moment. Let your mind open. Let it be clear, spacious, and luminous. And from within that open space, let yourself feel the presence of pure awareness, that state which is known as Rigpa, empty yet radiant, beyond grasping, beyond attachment. And then I invite you to begin to visualize a deep, dark blue light that begins to shimmer in the sky above you. See that blue flame in your mind's eye. It is vast, like the night sky, filled with silent power. And out of that blue radiance appears the goddess Ekajati, the fierce mother of awareness. Her color is deep, indigo blue, so much like the essence of space itself. Her hair is braided into a single braid or top knot rising upwards, symbolizing non-dual wisdom. She has one blazing eye in the center of her forehead, seeing through all illusions. And one white fang biting her lower lip, representing fierce compassion. She has only one breast, indicating unity beyond duality. And she stands dynamic and wrathful, dancing amidst flames of wisdom. She is adorned with skulls and a tiger skin. She's radiating the energy of fearless awareness. And she is surrounded by a swirling halo of blue fire, the energy of a liberated mind. She stands or hovers above a lotus and sun disk in the vast expanse of your own awareness. So from your heart, I invite you to call upon her with devotion. Om Ekajati Hum Phat. Om Ekajati Hum Phat. Om Ekajati Hum Phat. So we will now once again chant her mantra. And as we chant, let the sound vibrate through your whole body and through your whole being. And then as we continue the chant, let it expand outwards into boundless space, relieving your suffering and the suffering of all sentient beings. And with each recitation of our mantra, blue light radiates from her heart and fills your body and your mind, burning away confusion, burning away fear, and burning away obstacles. Om Ekajati Hum Phat. 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 And now in your mind's eye, allow Ekajati's form to melt into light, a bright blue light And feel that blue light streaming now into your heart, merging with you completely. And you become inseparable from her. Your awareness becomes her awareness. Vast, clear, indestructible. And now allow yourself to rest in pure awareness, beyond such concepts as subject and object. Resting now in pure wisdom, the essence of all protectors. Jema Ekajati. Jema Ekajati. Jema Ekajati Devi. Nama. And I invite you now to dedicate the energy of tonight's practice toward removing the obstacles in your own lives and toward the relief of suffering in all sentient beings. Jema Ekajati. Jema Ekajati. Jema Ekajati. And once again, I invite you to bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. And again, acknowledging that divine presence within yourself, knowing she is within you always to guide you, to teach you, to heal you, to help you in any way. And also take a moment to give gratitude to yourself for taking part in tonight's practice, knowing you can repeat this mantra any time that you have need. Slowly opening your eyes if they're closed. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me tonight. And Jema, Jema, Jema. Thank you. So hope that you enjoyed that. I'd like to thank Zigzag Zebra for joining us and anyone else who is joining live this evening. And I'd also like to thank everybody who'll be watching the recordings of this broadcast in the future. As always, please take some time for some quiet contemplation before resuming the day or the evening's activities. And I so look forward very much to you joining me Friday night, 7 p.m. Denver, Colorado time for our meditation, our guided yoga nidra meditation for gratitude. Till then, a wonderful night, wonderful couple of days ahead. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Thank you once again. Good night. Jai Ma.